You know shit's crazy when 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM can get you an Xbox Series X in this economy. Like, what's going on, guys? Come on. Alright, so let me explain how this happened. I was doing my usual scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. I just love to see what's on there. And I found this guy that just recently listed this Xbox Series X. And I'll tell you guys why later, but I was in the market for one. And checking the pictures out, okay. But checking the pictures out, everything looked fine, and I was like, huh, this is interesting. I want this. So the reason why I wanted an Xbox Series X is, funny enough, 3 days prior to this, my brother was going to throw away his Xbox One X. And if you guys remember, those things were like $499 back in the day. They were pretty impressive pieces of machinery. It's just unfortunately, Microsoft kind of dropped the ball on that. You know, games stopped being developed on there. Everything got switched over to the Xbox Series X and S, and a lot of games you just couldn't play on it, which, yeah. Anyways, he was going to throw it out because he was complaining that after 15 and 30 minutes, it would overheat and shut off. I'm like, huh, no way, Jose, give me that. So after confirming that it is indeed overheating, I started to disassemble it, and I'm like, okay, we're going to thermal repaste this thing. And I'm not going to lie, that was actually really fun just taking it apart. I had never taken apart an Xbox before, but as you can tell, this thermal paste is cooked. Needed changing. And with the power of isopropyl alcohol, we're actually making some progress on that thing, and it started looking pretty good. Put new thermal paste on again, close it back up, and voila! We got ourselves a working Xbox One X. Now you may wonder, why am I talking about the Xbox One X when this whole video is about the Xbox Series X? Well, let me explain. When I got this thing up and running and booted in and started installing games, I didn't realize just how much I missed the Xbox. Keep in mind, I have the PS5 Pro, and that's been really my console. That's just my main console, it's what I use for games and all that. Something with Xbox's ecosystem just took me back to my childhood. To me, Xbox always felt like home. Something with the way the layout is, and if I had to pick a UI over PlayStation or Xbox, I'm more inclined to lean the Xbox way, and I know that's controversial, but for me, that's what I was used to growing up. We all remember those lobbies we used to get into as kids, and how many nice and great friends we made off there. Okay, so now you can see why I wanted the Xbox. Before you call me an idiot for trading DDR5 RAM, especially in this economy, just hear me out here, hear me out. I had 64 gigs in my system.
Bro, hold on.
www.com and register. I wonder what $1 million even smells like. Hey.
Let me explain to you the RAM crisis in brain rot terms. So now that we got that cleared up, I rarely use my PC. I just prefer to do my productivity stuff on my MacBook. To me, it's snappy, it works, and it's portable, easy enough. My desktop has a 9070 XT, an i7 13 or 14700K in it. And I used to have a 99-14900K, but if you know anything about anything with computers, those chips were trash. That shit ran so hot, it kept my room like a freaking oven. My girlfriend wouldn't want to be in the same room with me when I played my games. It was miserable. And then it died on me, and they wouldn't want to RMA it because it was bought through a... Believe it or not, the CPU ran so hot that it would burn through one of these in like 2-3 months. By the time it's done, there was no coolant inside of it. Like, what? For me personally, that took the fun out of gaming. Like, dude, I was stressing. Like, what if my RAM breaks? I'm cooked. It's literally financially unrecoverable. Should I overvolt? Should I undervolt? Should I be using a 12VH power connector? What should I be doing? It's a great PC, don't get me wrong. It's just at the point in life that I am, I don't have the patience for Windows updates and shader pre-caching and this and that. I just want to click a button on a controller and go straight to my games. No fuss, no updates, no bullshit. There's been so many instances where I hop on the PC just in hopes to maybe play a game or two that I have on my Steam, just to find out that it needs an update. And I'm just like, no, I don't got time for this. I don't got time for the Steam update. I don't got time for the Windows update. I don't have time for the driver update. Stop! I feel like the older I get, the more I find value in just being able to pick up the controller, press a button, and go straight into my game. It's just all I need nowadays. You know, I don't need to be pixel peeping. I don't need the highest fidelity. I just need it to work. And nothing really does a better representation than the Xbox Series X. Think about it. It's simple. It's a fridge. You can practically put it anywhere in your room, unlike the PS5 Pro, because just look at this. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this alien futuristic kind of vibe and hardware look, but it's just kind of hard to place in the living room. And that's why it gets tucked behind my TV. Is it a great spot? No. Does it overheat the wall, the PS5, and probably the TV itself? Yeah. Am I gonna do anything about it? No. Because I don't care. I just traded 32 gigabytes of RAM for a literal Xbox Series X. Bruh. I'm not even trying to sound like that one guy, but I did buy that RAM for under $100. I was telling everybody around me, buy RAM, buy computer parts, buy a GPU. It's gonna go up. Nobody listened. Literally nobody listened. Bro, I'd be at the family functions. I'd be at Thanksgiving. You know what my best friend called me an Nvidia salesman, bro. But don't worry about it, that's fine, bro. I was just trying to put them on. Nobody listened. But losers lose, winners win. And if y'all know, the recent prices of Xbox Series X is because of the whole disk drive thing and chip shortage and yada yada yada. They're like $799. So in my book, I won that trade. But seriously, on a genuine note, I'm genuinely upset that this is the current state of tech right now. This is someone wanting to get into the cheapest level gaming of next gen. You know, back then you were able to purchase an Xbox Series S at least for $299. Well, that same Series S is $499 now. That $499 was how much the Xbox Series X 1 terabyte cost back then when it first launched. I mean, this is insane. This whole AI push boom, all I'm gonna say is I hope it crashes. You know, this looming AI thing one day will inevitably crash, hopefully. Then I'm hoping shit just floods the market and we can reap from it. But for now, this sucks. And I mean, look at this. Scalpers aren't helping either. Like, we've treated Pokemon cards, Xboxes, PS5s as like, yeah, let me go buy 20 of them and see how much profit I can make. People just want to play games. Or moms just want to buy their freaking kids a present on Christmas. Like, yeah, this is gonna need to reset on multiple fronts. You know what I mean? AI, expectations, scalpers, bro. Like, can we nuke some scalpers? I don't know. That's just a thought. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna try my best to, I don't know, cover this as much as I can, from newer consoles to older consoles to helping them keep running and stuff like that, because honestly, the best thing we can do in this economy is just keep our tech running, keep it in good shape, know how to work on it ourselves, repace things. Just as long as we can keep our stuff in good shape, we can have it for a while. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and see you later.